Sometimes we have a favorite prayer, and the favorite prayer will be a prayer that we say frequently. Probably it has a petition in it, it has a self-understanding perhaps in it. And I have a prayer like that. I keep this prayer in my chapel. It's a prayer written by Teilhard de Chardin, a Jesuit paleontologist. He died in 1955. He died at 73. And he's buried in New York in a grave that not too many people visit. He's buried almost in isolation in a way. And for most of his life, he was silenced by the church. However, he had an extraordinary insight that probably was only appreciated and discovered and affirmed by the church much after his death. But here's the prayer which I keep in my chapel that is meant to somehow enlighten me as I begin each day. He begins by saying, by virtue of creation, and still more the incarnation, nothing here below is profane for those who know how to see. And then he goes on to pray. This is the prayer of the priest, de Chardin now. To the full extent of my power, because I am a priest, I wish from now on to be the first to be conscious of all that the world loves, pursues, and suffers, to become more widely human and more nobly of the earth than any of the world's servants. Amen. It's a prayer that's meant to lead us to begin to understand the unfolding of a day, to look for beauty, to look for goodness, to believe that all of creation speaks to us about God's presence. And therefore, to the full extent of our lives, begin to touch and feel in God's presence in everything that happens and in all that we see. Amen.